This video will instruct you on how to mix clay at the CSU Pottery Studio. Before any mixing can begin, safety must be considered. In our studio, we require closed-toed shoes, all hair, jewelry, and loose clothing to be tied back, an apron, a working respirator or dust mask, and to have the dust collection system on while mixing clay. Once all safety procedures are in order, you may begin prepping the materials to mix clay. To mix clay from reclaim, simply sponge off the top layer of water from the reclaim bucket. Once this is done, the reclaim can be added to the mixer. To mix bentonite, fill an orange bucket 2/3 with water. To switch the scale from kilograms to pounds, simply press the kilogram-pound button. With the water on the scale, add 2 pounds of bentonite to the water. Never add water to bentonite. After adding the bentonite, mix with a plunger until you have a smooth consistency. After your bentonite is mixed, place a lid on it. Then, with tape and a marker, label your bucket with the date and time that you made it. We will now begin mixing studio clay from a bucket of reclaim. Open the mixer and begin scooping out handfuls of the reclaim into the bluebird. Once you have emptied 2/3 of the reclaim into the mixer, close the lid, latch it, and turn it to the upright position. Stephen is demonstrating how to rotate the body of the mixer. Now you may start the mixer. After 5 to 10 minutes of letting the reclaim mix, stop the mixer. To the right of the mixer lives the dry studio clay body. Before adding dry material, don't forget to open the vents on the dust collection system. Now open the mixer and begin to add 2 to 3 scoops of dry material to the mixed reclaim. Be sure a friend holds the handheld dust collection next to you while you are adding dry material. Evenly add dry material to the mixture. Let mix for 2 minutes, then continue to add dry material until desired consistency is reached. Once a desired consistency is reached, let the clay mix for 15 minutes. You may scrape the sides of the bluebird to get a more homogeneous mix. In our studio, cleaning is required after mixing clay. Try to get as much of the clay out of the mixer as possible. You may turn the blades to make this easier. hose lives in the studio. Bring this to the mixer. Spray warm water in the mixer, concentrating on the blades. Once there is enough water in the Bluebird, tilt it upright and let mix for 5 minutes. You may need a strong friend to help you. While the Bluebird is thinking about itself, use the tools on the shelf to help you open the grates in the troughs. Please be very careful while opening these as they are very heavy. After 5 minutes, you can turn off the Bluebird and unplug it. Carefully roll the Bluebird over to the troughs. Tilt the Bluebird all the way downwards to release the water and clay. Rotate spraying and sponging out the Bluebird. Be sure to pay attention to the sides of the Bluebird as well as the blades. Erin is demonstrating how to carefully turn the blades in the Bluebird while cleaning. The inside of the Bluebird should look like this after clay mixing. Don't forget to wipe the outside. Spiff up that button. Clean the handles on the top and on the bottom. After cleaning, return the Bluebird back to its home. After cleaning the Bluebird, don't forget to spray and squeegee the floors in the clay mixing room. Don't forget to wash off your scrapers and sponges. Lastly, return the grates back to the troughs. This is how the clay mixing room should look after you mix clay. The final step in clay mixing is the storage of your clay. Take a fair amount of clay and place it on a wedging table. You can begin to wedge up your clay. You can now begin to make a long rectangular brick out of your clay. In our studio, we do the Alfred roll. To do this, take a plastic bag and place your block of clay on the bag. Roll the clay in the bag to create a tight seal. Continue doing this until you have run out of plastic. After your clay is rolled, it is important to mark the clay. Write the type of clay it is, the semester you made it, and your name on the bag. In the CSU Pottery studio, clay mixing is fun.